this is Jim back from Tech Buzz, and we're going to talk about the Tranya B530 Pro, which we've been using for a couple of days now. And overall, the experience is pretty good. So you've got good battery life to start with. So you've got 10 hours on one charge, up to 80 on the playtime, the case, which is at the higher range, and you've got quick charging. So 10 minutes will give you around an hour or so, which is pretty impressive. But you've got micro USB and not USB-C, but you've got Bluetooth 5.0, which is pretty cool for a stable connection, and you've also got aptX as well. So that's pretty much it. You've got one step pairing, plus you've also got the choice to use mono or stereo mode, so that's up to yourself, and it can be used individually. So when it comes to sound, overall I was pretty impressed. They've got a nice kick of bass, nice and punchy. Highs, mids and lows are pretty good. Separation is good as well, and direction is pretty good, and pretty good when it comes to voices. I've noticed no lag latency on YouTube or Netflix, both tested on Android and iOS to make sure, and overall the sound is pretty good. Clarity is excellent, and phone calls are pretty good as well. You've got your usual 10-meter range, which is fine, and you've got IPX5 rating. So when it comes to controls is what people will also want to know. So what you're going to see is your B530L, and you'll also have B530 on the right. So once you pop them out the ears or out of the case, these controls are very easy to use, and they don't put pressure on your ears when you're touching. So I like that as well, and they give good isolation too. So I'm going to pop them in the ears now and pair them up and get some music going. So a triple tap will activate Siri, as you can see. So to do the other executions, play and pause is single tap on either side. Next track is a double tap. So you hold the key down for the next track, and it's the same on the opposite side to skip back, as you can see. So to do volume, it's a double tap on the left and the right for volume up and down. So you can see there, and it's sometimes a bit finicky, especially behind the camera. So I'm going to play this here again. So you can see the volume coming down here, and we're going to go up again. So that's the features and how they work, and they work pretty much all the time. They're just sometimes you can miss depending on where you tap. It's kind of, you have to kind of tap splat bang in the middle, and the calls are pretty simple as well. It's a single tap to end the call or answer, and you just press and hold for 2 seconds to reject the call. So overall, pretty decent earbuds for the price. They do not have auto play or pause, so if you pull one side out, it's not going to pause the music. So that's the only kind of thing that I see missing. It's not really a big thing regardless, and that's really as much as I can tell you. Sound is excellent, battery life is great, and they look really nice as well, and they're not too obtrusive looking either compared to some earbuds out there. These can be sensitive, as I said, sometimes, particularly if you're lying in bed. You might accidentally give a command. I found that from just lying in bed in the evening when I'm watching YouTube or Netflix or wherever the case is. I've noticed I've done that, but I've noticed that with a couple of other earbuds I've tried as well. So it's only a small minor thing, but that's just me and my personal setting. That doesn't apply to everybody. But overall, for the price, you can't go wrong. I love the case, nice smoked finish with a matte finish on the end. Pretty solid, and overall pretty good product. So that's the Tranya B530 Wireless Pro. Any questions, hit us up, and don't be afraid to ask as per usual. And check out the site for more reviews coming soon. So don't forget, you get your warranty as well, which is another good thing here. If you register, you get 15. You get a couple of stickers in the box as well. So that's it for now. Thanks to Tranya for sending these over, and see you soon.